Hey, what's up, wrestling fans and YouTube fam? Welcome back to another edition of the DaVon Lewis Show podcast, where we keep everything all nitty gritty, everything saucy in the land of professional wrestling. Thank you guys for making the channel your go-to spot for weekly wrestling breakdowns, hot takes, and everything in between. If you're new here, smash that like button, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. I'm your host, DaVon, with this weekly review for Monday Night Raw on Netflix for June 9th, 2025, just concluded in Phoenix, Arizona. Let's get into the show for the review. Appreciate you guys coming through. Let's get into it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we dive into Monday Night Raw. We kick things off with John Cena, and quick fashion came to the ring and he cut a promo, but he was quickly interrupted by CM Punk. CM Punk alluded to the past, referring to Cena about the history they had, including multiple references, including the likes of the 2011 rivalry, before telling Cena that he had his sights set on winning the WWE title. Cena then challenged Punk to a match at WWE Night of Champions. Then, of course, they was quickly interrupted by the new Mr. Money in the Bank, Seth freaking Rollins. He goes on to raise the briefcase and look directly at CM Punk and John Cena, letting them know that he has that in the bag, and things can get very, very intriguing as Seth Rollins can cash in at any point in time. But the question is, how long is he going to hold on to the Money in the Bank? The biggest question is, could he ride it out and do the biggest heist of the century once again, do it back to back, or is he going to ride it out and cash in early? So many twists and turns can happen in this time of how things may come into play. But I look forward to seeing this actual feud of top stars, the likes of John Cena, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins on a high caliber, especially when we're winding down to the clock down. As we heading towards December, will be the last time officially on that last 31st. His contract officially ends, and we got to tune in to see what may actually happen. But in overall, the promo was really good from both of them, including Seth Rollins giving a little bit of details without saying much. But I look forward to seeing them clash at Night of Champions. This is like revisiting back to 2011 and all their great matches they had over the past. This is like the greatest hits all over again when it comes to the talent that John Cena has hand selected to face. Most likely it will be AJ Styles or even some other people that he would like to go one time. We're gonna basically make it a one-hit wonder once again when it comes to playing the band of great matches of his greatest hits over the time period. We just got to tune in and see what may actually occur. But I fully look forward to seeing everything take place when it comes to Night of Champions. I'd like to know from you guys' point of view how you guys are feeling about everything and what would you guys like to see from there. Then we dive into the first match of the night as we had AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, as we were talking about previously, defeated the likes of Chad Gable in a great match after picking up the pinfall with the Styles Clash. It was a great back and forth match, a whole lot of drama in between, and overall it was a great match. Of course, Chad Gable was banged up from his previous weekend of getting banged up, not only on Friday and Saturday initially. He was on a Friday to wrestle, then he had to go in back to back on Saturday, and of course people are not going to talk about it, but we already know, we got the hint that he's El Grande Americano, but you never know what can happen. It could flip on a dime and we may have a new character. But we get to the next following match of the night. We have the Queen of the Ring tournament as we had Roxanne Perez defeating Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, as well as Kairi Sane with a lovely jackknife pin, taking advantage as Kairi Sane hit that insane elbow on Liv Morgan. But Rhea Ripley was on the outside taken out, and Roxanne took advantage of the situation, was able to do the roll up directly on Kairi Sane, and was able to secure the victory to advance it to the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament, which should be good for next week as well. Then we get to Becky Lynch cutting a promo where she brags about winning the Women's Intercontinental title before complaining and asking for Lyra Valkyria to come out and raise her hand about everything that took place. Before things break down, Lyra Valkyria actually did come out. Things broke down very quickly. She was in a serious manner, but Becky Lynch was cut off by returning Bayley, who had a brand new color. It was in nice maroon purple, and she handled business, and she attacked her and took care of business. Lyra was confused on the situation leading up to a triple threat match, and it should be good, but I look forward to seeing what those ladies actually put together. But in overall, I had enjoyed how things broke down leading up towards it. So we know Night of Champions should be a good time for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Then we were cut off very quickly by R-Truth, who came to the ring. He cut a promo, he pulled off the ski mask, and he had a whole lot to say. As a quote, he said he was back because of the fans and for himself as well. But R-Truth went on to say maybe the old school funny, nice, so forgiving Truth is dead and gone. He ends up proceeding to cut off his dreads with a pair of scissors and declaring that Truth has set him free and declare his name as Ron Killings. And he was the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, before demanding to put some respect on his name, leading to the new merchandise that dropped yesterday. And they really were on the ball on that when it came to Ron Killings. And you know, they're going in a great direction with a great send-off with his career. And I truly look forward to seeing what will actually happen when it comes to Ron Killings. And they will not drop the ball with him whatsoever. And I'm intrigued to see what will actually happen, and it should be a whole lot of fun. Then we get to a vignette of Mr. Iguana, who's becoming a fan favorite, most likely going to be signed by WWE, as well as La Vivesca. They put on a clinic during AAA Worlds Collide with NXT, which was a whole lot of fun. And Mr. Iguana is becoming one of those entertaining ones, and I look forward to seeing it. Then we get the Men's King of the Ring tournament. We had Sami Zayn defeating the likes of Dominic Mysterio, Braun Breaker, along with Paul Heyman, and Penta with a haluva kick on Dominic Mysterio after LA Knight attacked Braun Breaker to cause a confusion and distraction, leaving towards things to really break down very quickly. And I was enjoying how things had take place. Furthermore, as Sami Zayn was going to the back, he ended up running into Karrion Kross. Of course, Karrion Kross was trying to twist the words of what was going on or how the motivation of the match actually happened. But Sami was in no mood, and he looks like he's getting very, very close to getting his hands on Karrion Kross, but he hasn't hit that breaking point yet. Then we go to AJ Styles' interview backstage, where he said that he would come after Seth Rollins and his faction. After Kelly interrupts him about the situation that's going on with the New Day, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods. While they're speaking with Grayson Waller, the New Day emphasizes that they were going to elevate the tag team titles, but the biggest question is who's going to be the champions or the challengers that's going to step up to the New Day. And it could be a big thing or a new debut. We just got to stay tuned. Maybe we'll get some NXT call-ups, or maybe we get some tag teams returning. We just got to stay tuned. We are officially in a new era of the TKO era, so pretty much anybody can officially return. We just got to officially just tune in and see what may actually happen, and I look forward to seeing it. Then we get to Nikki Bella. She came out for a lovely promo to promote everything that's going on for Evolution 2 for July 13th, but she was immediately interrupted by Liv Morgan, who bragged about everything, and then Bella wished she had included a man. Bella was not amused, but Morgan caught Nikki Bella off guard with Oblivion, and things into a frenzy. Look like we're going to be getting that match at Evolution 2, and it's going to be calm, cool, and collective. I'm okay with seeing that match. Seeing Nikki Bella getting back into the things, I guess the paycheck is officially running out, and she got to get back to making that money because she got a kid to take care of, and I'm all calm, cool, and collective with it. Or maybe she may go for the tag team titles. We just got to see what may happen if Brie may be making that return as well. Then we get to the main event of the night. We had the World Heavyweight title on the line as Gunther defeated the likes of Jey Uso by via referee stoppage with the rear naked choke to win the title once again, to be a two-time World Heavyweight Champion. But in overall, the match was good. It was calm, cool, collective, great transition, a whole lot of offense back and forth, even with Jey Uso trying to rally back, trying to do a lot of counters. And overall, it was a great match all the way down to the end. Now we're going to have Jey Uso chasing after the championship, which I'm all calm, cool, and collective for it, and you couldn't ask for anything better. But in overall, Monday Night Raw was good for what it was. But we're down to the wire. But there you guys have it for this week's edition of Monday Night Raw with a lovely net from Netflix with the review. And overall, I'm gonna give this lovely review out of a score of 10. We're gonna drop it and give it a 7.8 for this week with some great ring action, storylines moving forward in a good way with the King and the Queen of the Ring tournament underway. Also, don't forget to check out next week's edition as confirmed for June 16th for Raw in Green Bay with the return of Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow, where she will square off against Raquel Rodriguez, Stephanie Valkyrie, and Ivy Niles in the first round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. In addition, we have another match lined up for the men's, which we have Sheamus versus Rusev and Bronson Reed, and of course a person to be announced for the 2025 King of the Ring tournament, which should be a good time, and I look forward to seeing how things break down. But more importantly, post your comments down below, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys enjoyed about the whole entire Monday Night Raw. What matches are you digging? What feuds are you looking forward to seeing? And what direction would you like to see the wrestling landscape take? And overall, thank you guys for making this your go-to spot for weekly wrestling reviews. Until the next episode, I will catch you guys later. You guys have a great night. Peace.